Good evening, welcome to the Nakuru TV News Roundup on a Thursday, the 5th of April 2018. This is Alice Ashwin Mureithi. A group of furious parents stormed into the Catholic-owned Regina Passy schools in Nakuru town, demanding the expulsion of Sister Judith Wayuar, who is the head teacher at the school. Parents accused the nun of mismanaging the school and disregarding the significance of other stakeholders in decision-making. Christine Othiambo, the Parents Association Secretary, said the nun has been operating the school as a one-man show. Head teacher immediately left the school after seeing the fuming parents who continued to trickle in to the institution. According to the parents, the school head was suppressing the voice of other stakeholders by ensuring no inclusive meetings were held since the school started 7 years ago, with a nursery and a primary school running to Standard 4. The parents said that the school management has been reviewing the fees paid per child with enormous amount without justification, and any parent who questioned the move is directed to transfer their child to other schools. They said that this year there was a fee increment from 15,300 shillings to 20,500 shillings.
Zile mambo tunataka kwa hii shule imekuwa ni one man show. Sister ndio anarani hii shule, ndio kila kitu, hakuna BOM na hakuna AGMs, hakuna parents meeting, na hiyo yote tumeongea na ina land kwa deaf ears.
Mbugo Sami, mimi ni mzazi hapa elimu. Tumekuwa na issues concerning this school, been here for like 7 years. Tujakuwa na mkutano hata mmoja ya wazazi. Tumejaribu kila kitu tuwezavyo kuongea na hii shule, na imefall kwa masikio ambayo haiko ready kutusikia. Tuko na one sister wa yu ambaye amedecide hata ongelesha wazazi. Ukimkuta peke yako, he'll chase you away, atakwambia chukua ya kid and leave. Na since hii shule si yake, hii shule ni ya wazazi, tumeamua ku take the bull by the horn. School fees itaongezwa just like that. Akisema is 20 is 20, don't ask anything. Issue ya transportation ya hii shule, isiadha uko ndani ya transportation, kama uko nje mtoto wako atatoka late. Akichelewa hata na dakika 2 atafungiwa nje ya shule. Walimu wamekuwa intimidated. We know they are here. Na hawezi kuja forward sababu why, I understand. Wamekuwa intimidated. Tumeresolve ya hivi. It said that tukue na board kwa hii shule, tukue na AGM before tufungue shule, sababu on 5th ambao wameplan kufungua shule, close shule wenyewe. Hakuna mtoto ataripoti hii shule mpaka tukue na kitu inaitwa na AGM. Tuko kwa fee structure. Tuko na kitu inaitwa swimming ambao ni 2400 times wazazi wote na watoto nyuko kwa hii shule, ina amount to 1.44 million. Yet watoto waendi hiyo swimming 90 once per term. Mtoto enda mara moja na unalipa 2400. Tuko na kitu inaitwa remedial ambao inaanza saa 10 to saa 11. What we found out, si remedial ni watoto ambao watumii basi ya shule wanafungiwa hapa. Mnakuwa intimidated mpaka shule mtakubali basi ya shule. Admission fee, hata ukiwa na watoto 5 kwa hii shule na ukiwa na mtoto anatoka class nursery anaingia 1, you will pay admission ya 20,000. Hatufeel ikiwa right ukiwa na watoto kwa hii shule bado unalipa admission fee. It's wrong. Unatoa mtoto nursery unaleta class 1, you pay admission fee. Uwezi niambia utaongeza school fees kutoka 15,000 20,000 na utaki kuona walimu wazazi explain. Na mzazi akichelewa hata na shilingi 1,000, mtoto anafungiwa kwa the whole day.
Mimi naitwa Kwamboka. Huyu sister atolewe hii shule. This is a Catholic school. Atolewe hii shule tupate sister mwenye anajua mtoto ni nini. Unaweza ongezea aje wazazi more than 6k na unakaa tu unasema you have to pay. Surely wewe uko na hati gani unajiita sister? Hii ni shule ya Catholic. Tumesoma shule za Catholic. Catholics help each other.
Ile kitu issue iko hapa inatusumbua. Sister amekuwa unapproachable. Huwezi mkaribia. Huwezi kuja kutata sababu utaambiwa uende na mtoto wako nyumbani. So wazazi wengi wamekuwa so intimidated. Hatuwezi uliza maswali. Ile kitu tunataka ni abadilike ama abadilishwe. We were requesting for an AGM kwa hiyo memo. Ndio tulikuwa tuna request. Na hiyo progress kama ni diet tujue vile watoto wanakula. Hizo ndizo zile vitu tulikuwa tunataka kujua, sababu tunalipa fees mingi, unaambia mtoto anakula cabbage na mchele. Sasa unajua tulikuwa tunataka kujua school fees yetu. Hatukatai kulipa school fees, but tuone quality. Na tuone vile hiyo school fees inafanya. Sisi ni wazazi.
High Court Judge James Wakiaga sentenced 15 years imprisonment to police officer Titus Musila. Musila, a famous crime buster in Githurai, became popular after hundreds of residents took to the street to protest his arrest. Justice James Wakiaga ruled that it had been proven beyond a reasonable doubt that Musila intentionally killed Kenneth Mwangi. Wakiaga said Musila shot the deceased 3 times at close range, leading to his death. Musila was arrested after Mwangi's family lodged a complaint with the Independent Police Oversight Authority, accusing him of extrajudicial killing. Wakiaga said the former police ought to have handcuffed Mwangi and taken him into custody instead of shooting him in the head. The post-mortem report showed that Mwangi died from a gunshot wound on his head, and Wakiaga dismissed claims that Musila was loved by residents for fighting crimes, saying justice does not recognize popularity. Musila had asked the court to acquit him, saying he did nothing wrong as he gunned down Mwangi after the deceased snatched a phone from a woman. Wakiaga added that police officers should exercise their powers according to the law, and firearm can only be used where there is need. Chief Justice David Maraga today dismissed claims made by Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i that some evil clique of judges had been captured by the opposition and activist lawyers. Judge Maraga said Dr. Matiang'i had spoken about a matter pending before the Court of Appeal and should let the court deal with it. Appearing before the National Assembly Security Committee on Tuesday, Dr. Matiang'i lamented about judicial officers he said were in competition to embarrass the government and stop state officers from performing their roles. Maraga, in response to Matiang'i's allegation, advised those satisfied with court rulings to follow the laid down procedures for appeal. A second-year student at Chuka University committed suicide yesterday night, allegedly over a love affair. According to the police, Kevin Mugendi Warui hung himself from the roof using a rope. Meru South OCPD Siaya Barasa said the computer science student left a 6-page suicide note that pointed to a relationship gone sour. The late was apparently in a relationship with a lady by the name Stella Jerry Kagedo, who, as per the note, was seeing another man. The blood-stained note revealed that this was not the first suicide attempt by the student. An appeal filed by Embakasi East lawmaker Paul Ongili, alias Babu Owino, challenging the nullification of his election last month is set to be heard on the 23rd this month. Justice Mohamed Warsame set the date today. The appeal, Justice Mohamed Warsame set the date today. The appeal, whose outcome is expected by the end of the month, will be heard by a court of appeal bench comprising Justices Warsame, Kuthirima Mnoti, and Daniel Mustafa. While appearing aforementioned, Justice Warsame directed Owino's lawyer to file submissions within 7 days, with respondents expected to file replies within 7 days thereafter ahead of the hearing. Owino's election was nullified by Justice Joseph Sergon of the High Court on the 2nd of March. Justice Sergon had ruled that Owino's election on the 8th of August last year was marred by irregularities, rendering it invalid. In his ruling, Justice Sergon found Owino to have coerced and intimidated the returning officer in Embakasi East, hence the findings that the election was not free and fair. The High Court in Nairobi has declared a mistrial in the case against the alleged man-eater Philip Onyancher In his ruling, Justice James Wakianga further ordered a fresh trial in the case where Onyancha had been charged with the murder counts. The 30-year-old allegedly confessed to killing 19 women and children, but however denies 3 murder charges preferred against him by the DPP. He was charged alongside Tobias Nyabuhanga Arada and Douglas Obiero Makori. The trio, however, denied that in the killing of the 14-year-old Anthony Njirwa Muiruri and on the 14th of April 2014 and Jacqueline Chepngetich on the 30th of May 2008. Earlier on, the court had ruled that he was mentally ill at the time he was committing the crimes, but was put on defense in error. Thank you for watching the Nakuru TV News Roundup. I am Alisa Shimorethi. Have a good night.
Audio Jungle.